Welcome to Heroes Who Sucks, the weekly podcast where we review and critique the best and the worst fan-created original characters from the My Little Pony fandom. This show is unscripted and unfiltered, so moderate language will be used. As well, this show can be a little heavy on the critique at times. That being said, if you were easily offended, don't watch. If not, feel free to join us for this week's show. This is episode 23 for August 8th, 2014. We find ourselves in another fan-submitted episode. That's right, this week we are going OP on these OCs, so you can see that you guys are the key to this week's theme. My name is Mummified Thunderbirds. I am the host and show manager. I am joined by...
Commander Sparkle, Assistant Project Manager.
Medieval, I'm in charge of gathering questions and viewer interaction.
And I'm Smooth Sailing, and I'm the editor.
Well, it's the fourth time around, and we're going to do another fan-submitted episode, so we can really take a huge chunk out of all the OCs that have been sent to us. Fan art this week.
Oh my goodness.
We got a lot. We got over a page of fan art on DA.
Really?
Just like last week.
Yeah!
We got over a page, so once again we have to look at two different pages to be able to see all of them.
God.
I mean, it only bleeds over
White
with
guy
three,
problems.
but still.
Yeah. But still.
I really like the one Astrakhan, who was formerly Cosmic Moron. Not sure when that changed exactly. It was either between Cave Dive and Ground Zero getting reviewed, or between us recording last week's episode and me editing last week's episode.
Well,
But
all
yes,
I know
they are the
is
same
that...
person, and this piece is freaking beautiful.
All I know is that you're kind of locked in to have to review their fourth OC.
Razzmatazz? Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, her name is
Okay.
Razzmatazz.
I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. I was like, wait, which one is it? Oh, God. Oh, line art.
I found it within minutes.
I'm a scrub.
You are a scrub.
Man, that EuroC Sucks Wind Waker piece is amazing.
It is. I love it.
I love looking at it mainly because I just look at my face and go, Rah!
Rah!
I ship it.
I'm so fucking cute! Oh my god!
I sail these seas on a boat that talks. I wish it didn't, though, because I don't like its voice.
Smooth, there's a foul wind blowing through from
shut up.
Zoro's domain.
Smooth, quickly, throw the bomb into the ocean.
Oh my goodness, shut up.
Well, I mean, Mummified has been going through a lot of race changes, though. He went from a boat to a breezy.
And a
come
chick
on.
again.
He also changed genders as well.
But
Yes, but we all did that.
I'm also a high society pony, ladies.
High society, you're a high society lady pony who's holding a mustache.
You're a high society freak show. You still have a mustache.
No, I'm saying that the Jurors Caveat High Society Pony by Meow.
Which did fucking me and cute to like heel to boot shoes. Oh my god, it's fucking cute.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bunch of awesome fan art this week. Not to mention your gala dress.
The
Yes.
pieces were nice as well.
Oh yeah. Does the stash count as my piece by then? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But
Also, you
the
had a
wolf-
jousting one, or a you in
Oh
armor
yeah,
thing.
Mummified.
Oh,
You
yeah.
got two. I am so jealous because I freaking love their style. It's beautiful, and you got two, and I only got one.
Well, wait.
I'm sorry to say, Mummified, but Hasbro sent us a cease and desist after that piece, the stash.
Oh.
Uh,
I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm so sorry.
It's great. I love it.
Brawley.
Hey, Brawley.
Brawley,
Yeah,
come
so,
review
here's a
OCs with
special
us.
guest. My cat.
Special guest Brawley.
Oh god, do I have to put his OC on the screen? Damn it.
Yes.
Please do it. Please do it.
So I think that's enough for fan art. Anything else you guys want to talk about real quick for fan art before we move on?
I really like, because we said the name of it, but we didn't talk of it. I really like the cast forward the Die of Fate piece, because it really highlights the fact that we're all unicorns except for Smooth, who's Pegasus. It's really cool.
Implying Smooth would throw the die.
That's the one thing where it's like, Well, that's not really how it goes, but it looks awesome.
Like gambling.
Oh, I
true.
do.
Yeah,
I
he does do
I
that.
do love
Can
gambling.
we not leave fan art really quick because there's one piece I specifically want to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Well, by all means, go
yeah.
ahead.
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Anyways, it was a piece submitted to us by the dear old Carpet Shark. It's called Best Friends for Life.
You can obviously see how friends we are.
I will kill you.
I feel like if we did an actual episode in real life with each other, like a reviewing episode, it would turn into this.
Yeah, most likely.
Exactly.
Thank goodness I'm off to the side, not between Mummified and Medi, because
Oh my god!
I mean,
each other.
Get the
Commander,
fuck out!
Commander, you obviously have an advantage here because you're goring Medi with your horn, but you know.
That's why he's freaking out so much. He's like, shit!
And I must be standing as tall as I can because Mummified still seems to be sitting down and I'm almost breaking his height.
No, you must be like actually standing up, and I'm probably sitting down.
Yeah.
And then I'm being squished in between the two.
What'd you say to me?
What? Come at me, mate. I'll punch you right in your face.
You fucking what, mate?
Go, mate. I'll come at you, bro. Hey, alright. Well, moving on to the actual news. I did a terrible cover for BronyCon.
No.
It's shit tier stuff. I hate it.
It's pretty bad.
It's pretty awful, but I had to make it.
Absolutely.
I was inspired.
Like, inspiration doesn't mean it's good.
Yeah, it's terrible. I think I can finally cross something off my list that I am not good at. Like, without a doubt, not good.
Not.
Like,
no offense, you have just like no
like
talent at
I'm
it.
okay. I'm okay at vectoring, and I'm okay at animation, and I'm okay at being a podcast person. But it's just like singing. I think it's one of those things that I'm just like.
You are not okay.
So you're you're like a jack of some trades.
I'm not a jack of all trades. Like, this is a one trade that I'm just like, nah, probably won't make it in a music career.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
won't
that
make it in like
thing
a
not
music
happening.
hobby.
Yeah.
A singing hobby would be pushing it.
Yeah. Ugh, unless I can find some serious, like, mastering or audio tools to, like, change that shit around. But anyway.
Mummified, don't. Your voice is beautiful. Just please stop forever.
Yeah. Never do it ever again.
Keep it like glorified in that beautiful like thing, and never record anything else.
Ugh.
Ever.
Please.
So, anyway, this is fan submitted episode because we're currently working on a couple of different things. We're not ready to say what or who or how, when, where, why, or what. But anyway, so we're doing something. We're not going to say what, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it to the best of our ability.
Yeah.
Right, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't fail.
Anyway, so, right, Die of Fate. Keep forgetting. I'm like, what's the next step? Die of Fate?
What do I-
Yeah, that's it.
What do we do, guys?
What is this podcast about? Oh, right. It's going to be a 3. Medibobo.
Alright, this is Rowan Inc. And, before I get started, oh my god, she's so adorable.
She is so adorable.
Her relative age is 16, which she believes is the main sex age. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Force ages are dumb. She's a unicorn, obviously. She has a interesting personality. She has a very creative aspect to her, though she also has a bit of a side of her that tries to make up for her not so high class looks, and she doesn't really think to herself as very pretty, but she makes up with that with humor. I know that feeling. This character speaks to me, guys.
Yeah.
Making up for not so great looks with humor. At least trying to.
Oh.
Hey, now, Mummified, he does a
so
better
she
job
has
than
the
you.
other side of charisma, then.
Yeah.
Nice.
She isn't exactly the mean pony, but if you catch her when she's not in a good mood, like when she's irritable, then she'll probably be thinking of your murder the entire time while speaking to you.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. She's always up for a good time as long as it's not physically tasking, and she's also very loyal.
Cool.
Pony speaks to me on
She's
so
like-
many levels.
I know, right? She's the best.
She's the best. Everything's good.
I mean, she's just so cute, and I just want to snuggle her. And that Equestria Girls version is just so nice. When she was a younger little filly, she used to be a pretty chubby filly. But as she grew into a much more thinner mare.
I don't think that's being represented very well in the picture, but I can see that as an interesting concept. Or at least I don't consider her filly version looking that pudgy, I guess? I don't know. It looks normal.
Yeah. She's incredibly cute. Medi, what else do you have to say about her?
When she finally reached the age of being able to leave home, she went and started a graphics art business.
Ooh.
Wait, this is an artist.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Where she met her two best friends, and they worked on getting cutie marks.
Ah, okay.
Oh, sorry, no. They worked on helping others find their cutie marks as they started mentoring blank flanks.
Ah.
That was poorly worded on my part.
Ooh.
She has a cat, and it's really cute.
Xan?
The cat is fuck.
Good job.
Perfectly on time.
That was fucking so cute!
Anyway. I
Special thanks to this week's special guest.
I love this character. It's just like, awesome.
She speaks to me.
It doesn't speak to me, but I can see how this is a really cool character. Like, it's one of those
I
things
see a
that
lot of myself in this horse.
there's so much going on in it. It's just like,
I
oh,
see more of myself in this horse than my own horse.
wow.
Now, if there's one complaint I had about this character, though, it's her cutie mark.
Why is that?
Because of black outlines.
I'd say it's too detailed.
Without the black outlines, it may be a lot less detailed than
I'd say get rid of the black outlines and the farther away stem,
Yes.
because having one row of them is fine, but having both of them,
That's cluttered.
yeah.
Well, it's either the pen or the faraway stem that needs to go.
I'd say either way, get rid of the faraway stem.
Well, I mean, they're a digital artist.
So keep the pen.
So the
So
pen.
the
is
pen
that-
has to be there.
That's the part that has to be there.
My cutie mark, and you'll be fine.
No,
No.
don't do that. No, just, remember, the pen is mightier than the leaf, so just, do that.
No, a pen is mightier than a sword is mightier than a leaf, so then a leaf is mightier than the pen.
Well, clearly.
And so, from now on, we're playing
pen, leaf,
sword.
sword. Pen, leaf, sword. What'd you get?
What'd you
I
get?
got leaf.
I got pen.
Medi wins!
Damn it.
Medi wins, Smooth loses because he sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
I don't know, like, I always love character sheets like this that have, like, a whole bunch.
Now, the thing I love most about this is how the background makes everything else stand out.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
also
it's
got a gradient on it.
Very good. It's a very good choice of background. It's just a simple color.
And I love orange.
Orange is such a good color.
Yeah, it is.
I'd also like how she wrote all of her words in blue, so they're easy to see.
Contrast, people! It's amazing!
Yes.
My one complaint about all this is that her stroke outlines on some of the ponies are a little bit thicker, and that little bit of an inconsistency kind of bugs me slightly. Like, you got the one right up front with the circle and the sitting down next to it. I mean, that looks nice and okay, and then you got the crystal pony right next to it with, like, almost double the thickness, and then the wet mane...
See. Here's why I'm going to stop you right now.
Yes?
This is not a vector.
Well, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying.
So...
It just... it just slightly is like, hey, I mean, maybe one thing that I'm just saying, maybe you can try.
She might be doing different styles to put all of her different styles of outlines on the same sheet.
Does she understand how to do back legs? And I mean, damn, they are nice looking.
They're okay.
The back legs have plagued so many artists that to see them done relatively good.
Anatomy is like banana out of communism.
Yeah.
I give it a banana out of communism. That sounds like a solid review on her anatomy.
I think I might give it an eraser out of kumquat.
Really?
Yeah.
Commander will be happy because of her magic color.
Is it green?
It is green.
Well, is it the green of her eyes or the green of her cutie mark?
It doesn't. Oh, God damn it! It doesn't matter then. We're all happy here, but Betty.
It's the green of I can't tell because it's
green because I'm the only one.
And also,
well, yeah.
For note, her eyes are not pure black.
I don't think anyone's mentioned this, but I really like her mane.
Her mane is
really
nice
cool.
and simple.
Everything about this pony, I want to hug it like really badly.
Yeah.
I really like the mane because it's a kind of like you sort of have that side swoop style that it's a very human looking mane style, but they really made it work on a pony. Like I like how the big poofy part to the pony's left is just the part coming from that's the back of the mane, and if you look at it as a whole, it just looks like one giant swoop of pony hair.
Anything else, guys?
Wet mane designs are adorable.
The giant circle in the middle detailing some of the stuff is actually a really nice addition as well.
And she looks so grumpy, and that's adorable as fuck. Alright, moving on.
Awesome. Next guy is one, so it's my turn. This is Leviathan, the gamer. He is as tall as Cadence, unlike other alicorns. Levy was born as an alicorn through birth defect.
Unlike, he's referencing the 4 alicorns we've heard of.
Unlike most
I'm pretty
others.
sure
One of 4 is as tall as Cadence because one of 4 is Cadence.
Congratulations, one of 4 is the height of Twilight, one of 4 is the height of Luna, and one of 4 is the height of Celestia. None of them are the same height.
Okay, hold on. Is around as tall as Cadence. Period.
Wait, is this
unlike other
around?
Comma.
See,
so it's not even exact.
This is why you need. See, this is why you shut the fuck up, Stuart. But this is why you need to work on your English, moms. The spaces and the pauses, you just need some work.
Leviathan is a tall, comma, skinny alicorn who is around as tall as Cadence. Period. Unlike other alicorns.
See, now you're just stupid.
There's a whole bunch of information on this one. Even though they don't put it in the actual description of the character, we'll probably post a link to something saying so you can read the whole thing. It's kind of a big, huge, giant block of text describing information about who they are and whatnot. But it's just random information was that he was born as an alicorn through birth defect, as in while he was still unborn, he was a unicorn who was to be born as a set of twins alongside of Pegasus. Somehow, when they were still in the womb, he fused with his unborn brother, spouting wings, which I'm like, okay.
He fused absolutely perfectly with only the wings.
I'm like,
perfectly.
No. He has 2 brains and lives 2 lives as the same pony and argues with himself constantly. He has schizophrenia.
Turns out he's really just a schizophrenic alicorn.
Turns out those aren't even his wings. He actually stole them from someone.
Well, they aren't his wings.
He did steal them from someone.
Yeah, it sounds like a weird...
So wait, he doesn't have a pair of his own wings?
No.
They are his wings, but they're not his wings.
They're his
brother's wings.
Unborn brother's wings from the womb.
Is that just his headcanon and how alicorns work?
No, that's how this alicorn worked.
Specifically states it was a birth defect for him.
I literally read it word for word.
I know.
Medi.
I'm just saying.
Medi.
It's his OC. He can do whatever he wants with it.
Yeah, I know, but is he at least able to fly and use magic? Relatively the same.
I think so, from what I read.
Because to have one of the two nerfed, you might as well just keep the character, the fucking unicorn or Pegasus.
Wait. At the age of 24, he journeyed to the far-off nation of Germania.
Oh my god.
I love it. Oh god, country puns are the best!
Though wouldn't just Germany work?
I don't know, there's a at the end of it, so I'm assuming it's just Germania. And then apparently he became he joined the Germania's Royal Navy. He met up with a bunch of friends. I picked this OC because I like the art, and I think it is a very well done piece of artwork. And I think that the color scheme is very nice. It has a very nice monochromatic sort of style between it. Though the cutie mark is a little bit over the top, it still looks fairly decent and nice, I guess. I like this character. I don't know why. I think it's a good-looking character. His hair looks nice, his tail looks nice, his glasses look a little weird, the ear looks a little off, the horn's oddly placed, but other than that...
What's the name of that game with 3D ponies in it?
Legends of Equestria?
Yeah, it looks like his cutie mark is the Legends of Equestria logo with a little bit of drawn on it.
Well, so be it. What do you guys think of this OC?
I really like his coat color, and I kind of like his main colors, but I don't like the outlines. The outlines are way too dark.
Honestly, for his type of character, he looks way too bread and toast.
What?
He's very bland. Plain.
How dare you say that about bread and toast?
Shut the fuck up, sir.
His mane isn't incredibly special, and it's weird.
I like
his tail is. Ugh.
Yeah, I like the color, each of the colors in his tail, and I like his coat, or his mane and tail, and I like his coat, but I don't really particularly like the colors like in the mane and tail together terribly well. Like, they're not bad. It's not like super jarring. It's just sort of, I don't know.
His the alicornness of his character is seems, I've heard worse reasons to be an alicorn, but that does not mean that this one I like. He has some justification for it, but I don't have to like that justification.
Yeah.
Because if it takes 3 seasons of a television show to get an alicorn, he can just get one because of a bird.
Well, 2.
Well, it took a whole life.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
It took a life! Anyway, I think I like this OC. It's kind of cool. I like it.
This OC bugs me.
Moving on to the next good OC. We rolled a 4. Time to go smooth sailing.
This is Sleepy Wing. She, 1, is incredibly cute. 2, adorable. 3, I really like her. 4, and 5, she, makes mattresses.
Wait, you mean like she designs mattresses?
She makes mattresses. Maybe designs them, maybe just makes them.
Okay.
You know.
I just kind of imagine now that she's like one of those really sleepy ponies who just looks for the most comfortable things to sleep on.
Hey man, those are the best kind of...
Oh, I'm not saying I don't
Those
dislike
are the
that.
best
I think that's
kind.
really cute. Because I think it would be really funny if she would like sleep on random things and be like, oh, that's comfortable, I'm gonna make a mattress out of that shit right there.
Unfortunately, I was not able to find personality and stuff for this character. It took me like 5 seconds to find the talent and bio and stuff, but apparently I'm way too lazy to try to look for anything else. She was born in Cloudsdale and moved to Ponyville after her mother married. She currently runs a mattress store. And that is all we really know about the character, except for the fact that she is incredibly cute and adorable and color palette.
So this character is really, really cute from this little picture of her on the, I'm assuming that's a tree, not a cloud.
Yeah, that's a branch.
Okay, because,
I mean, regardless, she can do both.
Yeah, since she's a Pegasus, it doesn't really matter. I mean, now I'm just kind of imagining, like, a character who, she's like, clouds are comfy, leaves are comfy. Combine them together.
Shit! That sounds awesome. Or maybe she does that whole thing like, Rainbow Dash did in the second, Discord episode, or parter, and, like, just grabs the cloud and just goes. Maybe she just brought the cloud down into it. Maybe she
Could be interesting.
I mean,
She likes birds, from what I can assume from this piece.
there seems to be a thing that all Pegasus have in common. It's like they all just fucking love birds. Pegasi, whatever.
I like her cutie mark, even though it's very simple. It kind of gets across the message correctly.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I just want to say really quickly is, the top of the mane looks eerily similar to one of the mains that I drew on in, like, when I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my OC. That's eerily similar to the kind of thing I was originally doing, which I totally scrapped and went with what I have now. But
it's not incredibly original, but I really
it's not. But yeah, it's not bad. I like it. I like their mane and their tail and stuff.
Yeah. It all fits together, you know, because on almost every, like, section of hair, whether it's the top part, back, or tail, it always starts off, and immediately as it starts, it's got one thing that kind of darts to the side. Like with the top of the mane, you got the two little spikes coming down, then the back of the mane that kind of flips up, and then the tail, it comes out in that quick little curve around.
Yeah.
Yay,
having
for the most part,
like, main idea, style, theme things. Yeah.
Cohesive, or not cohesive.
Coherence.
Coherent, or what's the other thing? Like, it always repetition. I don't know.
It coheres. It coheres to the idea of it being similar in some stylistic idea.
I really like the simplicity of it. She seems like a very simple to understand character, as far as we know. Need personality, please. Please. I really like her color palette, which only consists of two actual colors, because white's not technically a color, but the two colors that are there, by the way, are not incredibly bright, but, you know, very light. So they work and don't clash with the white, because if they were too dark, they would not work with the white. And they are practically complementary. They're both both like borderlining two different colors that are complementary, sort of.
Yep.
Kind of. It's weird how colors work. I don't understand. But they work together, and I really like it. The eyes pop very well. Also, that light blush. She's just so
That's
cute.
the only thing I really don't like is the blush.
Aww.
Mainly because it doesn't really look like a blush, but a spot on the piece.
It does look a little high on the eye if it was just a little bit lower, but then again, I don't know how blush works.
It doesn't fade out like I imagine the blush would. It just kind of looks like someone plopped it on there.
For me, it was hard for me to even realize that it was blush, but that's probably because there's shading and I have a red-green color deficiency, so it sort of looks like the rest of it.
You need more green.
There's literally nothing that can change that.
You need more red and green, because you have a red and green deficiency.
Yes, modified.
Deficient of green. Anyway, final words. Smooth.
She's really cute. I wish I had more to talk about. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I
We
really
feel
like
your
her.
love. We feel your love for the character, and it emanates through the speakers into the artist's ears. Anyway, so next one is going to be... That's a 1 again.
Why are you rolling?
That,
You're fucking stupid.
shit! Damn it, that's right. It's only Commander left. I'm sorry. I'm terrible.
Anyways, ignoring Mofied and him being dumb, the OC that I brought this week is Blind Eye by Xena Lolly. Blind Eye is a, well, blind Pegasus who was, his parents, who apparently feared for his safety, sent him to live on the land at a young age, which I'll get to that in a second. He became lost in a cave one day and was then adopted by vampire bats. And his special talent is flying without the aid of his eyes, and therefore, by doing that, he uses stuff like sonar. He's extremely underweight because he, doesn't eat like a proper pony because he's raised by vampire bats, and he's highly unkempt. He's very wild and doesn't really understand what being socially acceptable is like because he doesn't live in society. And if faced with other ponies, he would likely just become defensive or just leave without saying anything. I'm not sure whether or not he can speak either, due to the fact that he's been raised away from ponies for most of his life. That would be an interesting idea if he's so wild due to his nature of being raised by, bats that he just doesn't even know how to speak, and he's sort of like that wild mute who's totally afraid of not humans, but their own race because they didn't grow up
So
with them.
he's basically blind and mute, even though he can technically make sound, and that's probably the only way he can even see, as it were. If he were actually mute and blind, he would be screwed.
Yeah.
Or blind and deaf.
No, can I go back to the whole setting to live on the land? What the fuck? So, oh man, my kid's blind. Hey kid, let's go. You should go on a journey in the forest.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. I. What?
What the fuck? You're the shitty. Fucking, I think they deserve the award for shittiest parents of the year.
Of the year? Which year? All of them?
Of
the
the pony year.
On the land.
Seriously though, they're fucking stupid. But I like this character a lot, and I've been wanting to feature this character for a couple months. But I didn't know when would be a good time. But now is the time.
Like his fuzzy chest.
He's so fuzzy. And which adds, yes, that is a style that you can add for things, but for this character specifically, it really it visualizes that being sort of unkempt and having just being a very wild character, which is really cool.
I like how bags under eyes, because being wild and stuff probably not a good sleep schedule, especially for a pony because bats and stuff.
Being nocturnal.
Yeah. Being unhealthy. Trying to live hours a bat does.
On a malnourished diet.
Yeah, stuff that definitely induces the stress of stress.
Induces the stress.
Mm-hmm.
You guys mentioned how the fact that it's parents, what the fuck? I feel like it all sounds like one of those really weird German fairy tales. Sends off their kids to wherever.
Die.
Yeah. And just die.
They basically sent him off to die. Any parent who does not understand that is a shitty parent. And any parent who does understand that is a shittier parent. I really like his color palette because of the fact that he lives with vampire knights or vampire bats. It makes sense that he would have a dark color palette from like looking like from an overall like you are outside of the character seeing like designing him. It would make sense that he would have a dark color palette because bats night.
How does? But from like a as an actual pony that was born into the world, it kind of doesn't. I mean, it's random happenstance, and that can make sense. But it's just the fact that it's like.
But
however,
the point, my
however,
point,
it's more of story theming instead of.
My point is specifically this: having this character be designed to end up like that. It is really cool that they're designed like that.
I like his kitty mark, even though I don't know what it represents. I can assume that it's because the even though it's wrong, the bats travel at night via sonar thing because they're blind.
Cool.
That's what it makes me think of.
They're not blind.
Yeah,
Yes, I know. It's mummified. I said even though it's wrong.
I don't know. I want to know if Blind Eye was born blind and that's why his name is Blind Eye, or
Most likely.
it just
Wow,
happens. Most likely.
parents.
No. They
Because-
named him that, and then they made him blind. Cementing themselves
Well,
as
these
even
parents-
worse
These parents suck already. I wouldn't put it past them.
I now just kind of imagine like the typical bully look for a pony being his parents, like blind eye and shoving it.
This OC is really fun. It's like it's not a perfect OC. There's a little like things here and there that probably could be touched up, but it's good enough that I just love it. Like I don't even care. It's just awesome. It's fun.